Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen, throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Yankees.
Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Carlos Rodon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
And it's fouled away. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Two outs. Fought off foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Fenway Park. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses there, and a count even 1-1. That's inside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Matz, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Judge rips that one. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Bellinger up to hit. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. That one misses. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Line drive and foul ball. And he deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. One out. Runners at first and second.
2-2.
Ground ball could be two. The throw to second, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Wild Card Series Game 2. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Now here is Carlos Narvaez. First pitch misses. Narvaez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. One down, base is empty. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Rodon ready to fire now.
That's a ball.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
No score here in the second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and lifted in the air. Grisham makes the grab for the second out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, number 40.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
stepping in
Yankees,
is the speedy
second baseman,
Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Matz back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions,
Greg
great athleticism, and he
Gresham.
snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Trent Grisham batting with one down, takes
No
a strike.
balls, one strike.
Oh, 1 now. And there's a foul ball. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Bregman is under it.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. Bounce to the left side. And that one handled. Over to first. Out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Top of the third, no score. That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Nick Sogard.
So up next, Nick Sogard. That's outside. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
That's the ball. 3-1.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and he breaks his bat. Goldie makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Boston. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. Now he breaks his bat. To first, out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1. The other way. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order, and we are still scoreless. Back in Boston, start of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. A little bit low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Story now. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the wild card series. That one fouled off. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And that one popped to short. Volpe brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting third baseman Alex
Now it's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Back now at Fenway. Bottom of the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And here comes Bellinger. Walked his first time. Grounder might be 2. Over to Story for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Stanton now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Step off, throw to first. Tag, and Bellinger is out. They picked him off.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead. Even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
Two outs. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're headed to the 5th. No score. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
top 5, John Sciambi with Chris
baseman,
Singleton.
Romy
And leading it
Gonzalez.
off, Romy Gonzalez. Rodon back to work. Hit weakly on the ground. Rosario sends it to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Now here is Carlos Narvaez. Fly to center his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. Halfway through this one, still no score. Wild Card Series Game 2.
Yankees.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Tosses to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 so far. Grisham, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in.
2-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls.
The pitch
2
started
strikes.
in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow
Now
death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect,
the
and
shortstop,
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have
Volpe.
no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Matz departs, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
Boston.
pitcher for the Red Sox, Garrett
Number
Whitlock.
22.
And we all know about
Garrett
his slider.
Whitlock.
It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Red Sox with some
2
bullpen
strikes.
action. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. In the
1-2.
dirt, and a count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's
Ball
off
two.
the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Rip to third. Bregman to first.
Out.
And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the sixth inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. And another ball.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Ripped to short. Now a jump throw. And they get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Sogard.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Sogard. First time up was a pop out. That's in there. 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. So he's perfect through 6. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the first offering is not close. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Wilson up and throwing. Weiser getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Right side, Gonzalez. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back inside Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And there goes the perfect game on the homer. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Judge makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Romy Gonzalez.
Check on the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. That's in for a strike.
No ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in the late stages of game 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out. Now a chance for Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weisser.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And that drops in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Misses off the inside. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Caught him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. In the air, out towards right center. Rafaela under it. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hard hit, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Greg Weisser done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So
Boston.
the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Justin
32.
Wilson.
Well, the best
Justin
relievers
Wilson.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First and second, 2 outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. So the tying run at second. Pitch
1-2.
misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in
Leading off for the
Boston.
Red
And now the
Sox,
right fielder, number 40.
Number 40.
Warren back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt
Now
into that
batting,
one.
left
Great
fielder,
swing, nice
Jaron
balance and
Duran.
weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Warren keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him.
Yeah, on the
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Inside, almost got him. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
High fly ball, right field. Judge tracks it down for the out. And we're back on the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that's downstairs and outside. That one outside, and now 2-0. Late swing, fouled off. Swung on, popped up left side. Story makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher Austin.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's grounded out a couple of times.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Wilson won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Justin
Boston.
Slayton gets the call from
Number
the pen.
63, Justin Slayton.
One down. Jose Caballero digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. In the air out to center. Makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And the 0-1. Laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Brings it in, and that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the 9th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman. That's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
And next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. He's already homered in this game. Inside, ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Goldie takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Judge is under it. Corrals it. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. So they turn to their closer, Rich Gonzalez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And here we are, ninth inning, elimination game. And they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One-run game, bottom 9. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's in there. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A solo shot. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the late stages of game 2. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and the winning run is aboard with a double.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In for a strike. 0-1. One away. The winning run at second. That's ripped into the outfield. Ball game. And they are moving on. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Yankees walk it off for the win. So the New York Yankees sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.